So, in the words of Uptown, let's go.
Yeah, marvelous. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my Frank Lucas shit. 3-piece suits, Valentino cufflinks, LV shoes. I bring the shorty closer, just enough to feel the gun on the holster. Out on the balcony, feeling on the breeze. City skylines, we're puffing on some trees. Cup of Henny on the rocks with the soda. Maybach, front of the building with the chauffeur. And he waiting on me, got umbrella in his hands and my name in the seats. No gift, baby, no thanks, no chinchillas, baby. So what happened to Frank? No phone calls, transactions hand in hand. Give the drugs to Rick, the money to Benny Banks. Talk to Craze and he talks to me. Keep my business out the streets. It's the ART.
Bam, bam.
What, goody?
Shout out to Art for that freaking intro. Rest in peace. We love you. We got snap. Jean Good with the sunglasses. She's ready for this episode.
Let's go.
Benny Banks said this is the podcast he's trying to see. He's not trying to see For the Love of Jayla.
I'm dead.
Eli Jas is here.
What's good?
The one and only Craze.
Yo, y'all hear me good? Y'all hear me good?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
We mic checking.
Right,
Dot. Dot. We hear you perfect, my brother. DotShotIt is here. And what title did we give Led, man? Was it the ambassador of the
yeah.
Was it? It wasn't the mayor. It was the governor.
The governor.
The governor.
Hello, governor.
Actually, consigliere.
I like that. Governor.
Governor.
That's hilarious.
I like
The
that.
governor. If you don't know who Led Black is, if you don't know who DotShotIt
I like that name.
is, you're lost in this world. That is good to see you, my brother.
Facts.
I'm loving
Yo,
the
likewise,
background.
brother.
I'm
Good to
loving
see
the
all y'all.
background. First of all, let's. I want to show
thank you, man.
a few of
Some
Dot's work.
Yep.
Doc, if you could walk us through some of these. Boom. Who's this?
That's me and Chu, John M. Chu, director of In the Heights, with my pin on. Hey,
With his pin on, that's right.
Where's the pin on?
yeah, yo,
With,
lad,
with the salmon
what a night.
suit on.
That was a crazy night. We was there. It was bugged out, man. It was beautiful.
This was at the
Yo,
premiere,
he dead
right?
ass- he
This
dead
was at
ass
the after
pinned
party.
that.
Yeah.
He dead ass put some holes in that suit.
And
Let's
who's
go.
who's
Yo,
who's this young man right here?
That's my brother Mark Kenny.
I'm gonna go through some shots
my
that you.
boy store. That's my boy store. Actually, Mr. FU. This hat right here. It's actually I can't see. This right here. You see?
Let me remove Mark. There we go.
Pop, pop,
Oh,
pop,
that's hot.
pop. This is actually Mr. FU. That's from that store right there. You only got that. You see, you got the little heart. I don't know if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So
But that's
cute.
Uptown too. That's Uptown shit.
So a couple more photos. Boom.
Boss man
That's
Raymond.
hot.
my
One of my two favorite shots. This one
Wow. I need
Yo.
that.
Yeah,
and this is
man, I
my
like that.
favorite shot right here.
Look at that
Yo.
silhouette.
That's
Beautiful.
my son right there. That's
Hey.
Vegas. I'm actually
Who's
out to
this?
Vegas.
What? Look at this.
Who's that young man? Who is this young man, Doc?
The sequel to The Thug.
That's my son too. That's my boy right there.
Let's go.
Yeah,
The culture himself.
Yeah, that's the new and improved.
I told Dot this. I told him Jedi is the culture himself. Living, breathing. Dude does art, beats, everything. So Dot, how are you doing? I know you must be on a good high because of these right
I'm
here.
good, man. I'm good. Yeah. I actually am. Yeah, man. I'm proud of those
So
right there.
how
Thanks
that
to
whole
that guy
situation
right
come
there.
about?
All right.
So yeah, thanks to my boy Led. Led actually has always showed some love on Uptown Collective, you know, and he going crazy posting him reposting my shit on Uptown Collective. I guess it got to the eyes of John M. Chu and you know, and they hollered at Led, and they hollered at some of the photographers Uptown and Wash Heights, like the ones from up here, the original, like the ones that actually be up here shooting and live up here and know the actual culture and stuff. And I happen to be one of those guys, unfortunately, very fortunately to be one of those guys, and the rest is history. I got 6 joints in the movie, man. At the end of the credits.
Let's go. And one
Yeah,
of the
man.
only.
Thanks again, lad. Thanks again.
No doubt, my brother. No doubt, man. No doubt, brother.
Love, bro.
The only
Always.
shooter to put a hole in John Chu's suit.
John Chu's salmon soup.
Yo, John Chu, dead ass.
Yo, he put a pin on everybody. We made sure every single star in the movie had a pin that day, except for Olga, but everybody, Anthony, Melissa, Leslie, everybody got a pin that night, yo. Everybody. For real.
That's facts.
For real.
Let's go.
I was ready. I was ready.
So
I know. I just said, let me bring some pins out, and let's hope for the best. You know, I know what was gonna happen. Like, Led knows what's up. I told Led, yo, I got some passes to this premiere dinner.
Yeah.
Not even the movie. We went to the after party, right? And it was me, him, and my boy Feathers. Our boy Feathers, another one of the shooters that got some flicks in the movie. We showed up. We was having some drinks, and yo, all the stars just start walking in. You see Lynn come in. We see Melissa come in. We're like, oh nah, and Led just saw it in my eyes. I was like, yo, I'm approaching everybody.
Facts, as you should.
I was like, I'm approaching everybody.
So what got you
in
photography?
We first started with John M, and it kept going. What was that?
What got you into photography? I mean, before you're just not just a photographer. You're a visual artist. You used to make music. What got you into that lane specifically?
I don't know if you remember, Ricky, man, but I might have some old pictures of you too. You heard?
We need those, bro.
Yeah.
You lucky I ain't digging the crates, but I could get them sent to me right now, no problem.
We need a few. We need a few.
Jasenia's watching, so she probably has them in the laptop.
But you already know. You already know.
He's
Yeah, you already know. All we have to do is type Rick H.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I like, not for nothing, I got into it. My boy actually saw some stuff that I was doing on the iPhone, right? On this probably like 2012, around there. So 2011 maybe. I started taking pictures on the iPhone or whatever, and my boy was like, "Yo, why you don't pick up a camera?" He actually shoots, right? So, I was like, "Yeah." Then whatever, that shit just started lingering in my head, and I was like, let me look into cameras. I looked for a cheap camera. I got me like a Canon T3 at the time. It was probably like $400. That's like learner's level DSLR. You know what I mean? Like, so I picked up one of those, and I just started shooting. And then, fortunately, my boy BB, actually, Top Dollar BB, he gave me a lens that came with his 5D, with his Canon 5D. So I put that shit on my T3. So I was like half and half, like half pro, half amateur. So that's all my first shit is with that setup right there. T3 and a 24-105 Canon large. A large meaning it's for a full frame camera, and I was using it on a crop center. So I was doing some other shit. But after that, it just took off, right? Like after 2014, I got the camera like 2014, it just took off, right? So in hindsight, I've always had a camera in my hand. So like, if you remember, Rick, on the block, I was on the stage, camera, bro.
On the stage. So anytime
with the video camera on the stage,
Jeff
I used to hype, man, and I had the camera always. So it was always like I was training my eye for I would say 15 years, maybe 12 years prior. You know what I mean? Like training my eye subconsciously. You know what I mean? Until I picked up a camera and it was like nothing. It was like familiar to me.
Benny Banks got a question.
And
It
then
says,
the rest
is
is
Doc
history
going to
after
rap
that.
again? He got a question. It says, is Doc going to rap
Man, I
again?
rap
The
in
must
there,
have was
man.
fire. Huh?
Sometimes I get an itch. I drop a little 16 on people's projects and shit. But
Yeah.
I don't. If I do drop a project, it'll be me or my son's beats, the whole thing.
Got you.
That's
And
So
dope.
that's
that's just
another
something
thing.
that I would want to do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's another thing. I know it must, because I hear a beat and sometimes I get like an itch to write something. But Jedi is doing beats all the time. So you're hearing Champion Heart with all those drops. It must
Oh, I heard that.
activate
Yeah,
something
but
inside of
there's
you.
there's so much new shit that is like God. Like who is this kid? Like like I'll be like that. Like who is this kid? I start showing y'all beats and you won't think it's him. Like he just
Mhm.
he's quick,
Amazing.
man. He's a quick learner, man.
And
And
he's only
it's amazing to me too, bro. Like
Yo.
how fast he learns.
and
So
he's
what you're
only
saying is you
15,
do got
right?
a few 16s. You still got a few 16s
Nah,
in the
he's
bank.
16.
16. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 16s. I got 32s. I got 48s.
Let's go. Tell him.
Woo!
Yo, you're
Is
gonna make me
there
rap on this? All right, let's go. To learn me, you
Go.
gotta earn me.
Cypher, me, you, and Rick. What's up?
To burn me, you gotta learn me. To learn me, you never get to. Cross me, see what the sex do. At 38 means I'm special, not mental illness. But I'm
damn?
quick enough, but I'm sick enough to kill shit. Shorty top me off on some bill shit, presidential. Plain Jane never got the blood. Plain Jane never got to flood the bezel. Never mind that. Shorty said she want to wrestle. DDT'd off the Fenty. Gave her plenty.
Hey.
Back shots till I was empty. I'm getting too out of there now.
Ooh,
Wow.
going
So
in.
Fire.
Let's go.
that is an Uptown flow right there, and I swear to God, I wish there was more rappers. I felt, T-Pain had that clip where he's like, "What are y'all doing?
Oh,
Y'all doing the
yeah.
same
Yes.
thing all over again."
There's two niggas named Baby. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
It's true.
That's an original Haven flow right there.
They're like 5 babies. Everybody little. Look, parental advisory.
Is there a shot or a photo that you've taken
Love.
that has that you shot and you were like, "Damn, this is my calling"?
Ooh. Good question.
That one right there, actually. Right there. So
Oh, with
this
the pigeon.
guy, there's a funny thing about this picture. I haven't even told Led this. Like me and Led have some deep conversations, but he hasn't heard this one. Right here, this picture right here was with that same setup I just told ya. And it was probably like, yo, Chris, what up? It was probably like Jean Good could tell you. She seen this picture at the very beginning, like when I 1st took it. It was probably like 2016, maybe earlier, maybe 2015. Because I think it was during the time when I was living in Miami and I came over here on like vacation real quick and I snapped this. If I'm not mistaken. That's on top of Loco.
Damn it,
One of my
it broke
favorite.
up.
Loco is
Blood.
fucking legendary. You hear me?
Oh, we spoke about him in the last episode.
You hear me?
Loco.
We good? So yeah, Loco.
Yeah.
That's right on top of Loco. So
2015.
I got history at Loco. You see it since 2015, exactly. So that was with my first setup. So I actually stuck with this picture for everything. Like I used to put it as my banner for my web. I put it as my banner for my website. I've put it on shirts before. I even got a domino table made with this picture, right? Throughout the years. And nobody was like really paying attention to the picture, right? But it actually made the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
and that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that
Like,
works.
it doesn't matter how new your picture is. That's actually one of my oldest pictures, and the movie. So it doesn't matter like if I shot it yesterday or if, look at it right there. Yeah,
There it is.
Beautiful.
feel me? It doesn't matter if I shot it yet. Like, look, the difference between that picture and the one on the bottom. The one on the bottom is one of the later pictures that I shot. The last picture that I entered for In the Heights. I actually shot. They actually told me to shoot some like to submit some more, and those are the last ones I submitted. Like I went out and shot when they told me. That was probably like last summer.
Mhm.
I went out, shot, and threw those in a folder. So the difference between those pictures is like what like 7 years. You know what I mean? Like
Hey,
six
yo.
years. You get what I'm saying? And so it doesn't really matter like when you shot it. I feel like yeah, your skill gets better, but I feel like your eye gets better. But if you already like had an eye, you should believe in like what your work, like your older work
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? Never. I don't think people should trash their older work. That verse I just spit is like probably 3 years old. I could spit a verse from 2000, and y'all be like, oh, because I spit it differently right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
So as far
quality
as
is
like
quality at the end of the
art
day.
don't get old. Exactly.
Don't
I feel
tempt
like
us
art
to make
doesn't
you
get old.
drop a verse right now, all right?
And you
Oh,
know,
oh, oh.
and if I may add too, what's interesting, right, is that Alex Brooks, who was the DP for In the Heights, she put not too long ago, she was like, the Uptown Collective was one of the greatest sources for inspiration for creating the look of the Heights. But the picture
Hey.
she chose was from
Word.
Doc, you know what I mean, which is crazy, you
Yeah.
know. And she just put that her
Word. And it's
story.
one and it's
Yeah,
yeah, and it was one that's not
That's
in the
fire.
movie. Like
it's not in the movie. She just chose
it,
one
it
of his
was
picks.
of the Dominican flag, yeah, and she chose like another pig. That's dope. Shout out to Alice Brooks. She's really cool, man. Like I've spoken to her. She's cool people.
So we got two questions from listeners right now, and then I'm gonna let Ellie and
Benny
Craze ask their
Banks.
question. Who is Jonathan Manning,
Who is
and
Jonathan Mannion?
who is an influence for you? And I think that might be the same question.
That's the same. That's the answer to the question right there. The influence to me is Jonathan Mannion. Like I really look up to that dude. Very humble dude. I had a pleasure to
Hey.
meet him too. He invited me to his gallery.
Hmm.
We exchanged a dope ass time together. I actually won that picture right here. That's a picture of Big Pun. I don't know if you could tell, but he's like looking through a sunroof of
Through a
a
sunroof, yeah.
car. He's standing outside of it.
Was that on Capital
Yeah.
Punishment in
So
the
that's
booklet?
a Jonathan Mannion. It might have been. It might have been. I don't know if it's.
No,
I
no,
don't know
no.
if
I
it's
think
exactly
I'm
that one,
wrong. That's Yeah
but
Baby.
no.
That's what,
That's earlier. I think that's
because he's
Capital Punishment. Oh
yeah,
no,
might be, or the Terror Squad album.
no, because it wasn't Capital Punishment because that's Danny Hastings that shot that. Shot to Danny
Oh,
Hastings too. That's my dude. And then that's that DMX one. Yeah, I know that
that's
one. Don't get
Jonathan
at me,
Manning. Yeah,
dog. That's
he
Jonathan Mannion too.
he posted it when X passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
That's a
a
fire one. That's
really
the one with the dogs.
popular.
Like yo, that picture's dope, yo. Because DMX had nothing right there. He was the dog right there. You know what I mean? Like he had no platinum records yet. This is right before Get At Me, dog. Like we didn't even hear about him yet. And that dude right there was hungry, and you could tell in that photo. Like it was a dope ass photo. Yeah, man. But Jonathan Mannion, man, he's the guy that shot almost every album that you guys love. You know what I mean? Like
You put me
if
onto
you're a
this the
hip
other
hop head, yeah, if you're a hip hop head and
day.
like you could go down the list, bro, and I'd be like, yeah, he shot that. Yeah, he shot Reasonable Doubt,
Reasonable
Blueprint,
Doubt.
like um
It's dark as hell is hot.
Outkast joined with the American flag, Lauryn
Hey,
Hill
yo.
the
Stankonia.
honeycomb picture.
That's
Stankonia,
Like
right?
wild.
the list goes on, bro. DMX is hard, it's dark as hell is hot.
The Marshall Mathers
Flesh of my
LP.
flesh, blood of my blood.
Hey,
All
yo.
the more, yeah,
Wow.
no.
Yeah, he did the Marshall Mathers LP. You see this photo
Marshall
right here?
Mathers? Yeah, the Marshall
Yeah,
Mathers. Yeah, that one,
he did
yeah.
that one.
because this dude did Danny Hastings did the one before that,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken.
That's legendary, bro. Honestly.
Yeah,
So
the other.
I had no idea who
But
Jonathan Manning
yeah,
was until Dot
Jonathan
told me.
Mannion.
So
That's
what's an
he
artist?
has like my dream job.
No, that's what I'm about to ask you. Who's an artist? And then we'll go to Ellie. Who's an artist that you would like to shoot? A hip hop artist. It could be dead or alive.
Shit. Biggie. Damn, Biggie, for sure.
Sick.
That's without a question.
Right?
I have a Biggie shrine right here. I would show you, but yeah, I have a little Biggie shrine right here.
You must have the layout. Just give me one shot that you have like already thought up. If Biggie was like, "Yo, I want Dot to shoot I'm doing another album, it's Returning from the Dead or some shit, right?
Yo,
And I want Dot to do the cover."
Rick came with his A game questions.
Look,
today,
all
man.
I know is he gotta have. Look, I need the Coogee sweater, different color from the famous one. I need a Coogee sweater. I need the Versace shades, like the Kango hat. Those three
Mhm.
things have to go, and the Jesus piece. As long as he has that, we could hit New York, we could hit Brooklyn up, and we're gonna get the most authentic shit you got. Like I got you, bro. And you know what? I might take him to the subway because I haven't seen a big subway picture, like him in the subway. I haven't seen that.
A Bed-Stuy?
Like thinking back, it's always like in the streets. Like I would take him to the subway probably.
Ellie?
My turn. Okay, so I already know that we're gonna have some young
Yeah.
listeners and some young photographers that are watching you, and they want some advice. So
What up? What up?
my brother is a photographer as well. He actually just shot the New York Giants. So one question that he has for you,
Nice.
he wants to know what are some mistakes that you made in the beginning of your photography journey that you wouldn't want the youngins to make. So what are some of those?
I made all of them.
Like all of them, but you know what? That's how we
A
learn.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Yo, the key is to learn. The key is to learn from the mistake, like, and not keep doing them. So, like organization, organize yourself. Like, organize yourself as far as like your prices. If you charge for shoots, time, be like on point with time. Also, like, there's a lot of stuff that I still gotta do. Like, draw up a contract. Sometimes it's better, like, to give a client a contract, and they know exactly what they're gonna get out of what you're offering them, and y'all come to the right conclusion. You know what I mean? Also, like, set boundaries too. With your clients, you know what I mean? Know how to be respectful with your clients too. Like, and what else? Yeah, but everything just comes with like the journey. You know what I mean? Like, as you go through it, sometimes you slip up, and then you catch yourself and you learn from it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you gotta be like, all right, I know that I can't do this, or I fucked up right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just and also, like, sometimes, like, at events, if you're an event shooter, man, just shoot, man. Like, don't undershoot, overshoot. Trust me.
Okay.
Thank me later.
It's better to have more
Thank you
material
later.
than material that
Yo,
you still have to. Yeah.
Of course, we're in the digital world. We're in the digital world. You got memory cards that hold 512 gigs, like,
Exactly.
and you can hold 2 of them at the same time.
Yep.
Put that shit, let it rip. You know,
So
I love
the
that.
answer to this
yeah,
question is no.
Yo, look, let me tell you something. Y'all might ask me this question. I'm gonna save it. I'm not even gonna give it up. I'm gonna save it.
Can Dot shoot For the Love of
Can
Jada?
Dot
The answer is
do it?
no. No.
Oh,
That's
yo,
no.
I got a new manager.
No.
I got a new
That's no.
manager.
Chris Kelly wants to send you some love. JC said,
Yo,
which is
Chris
laughing out
Kelly,
loud.
what up?
The answer is
Yo,
no to this
JC, what
question.
up?
So me and Crazy executive produce the show, and the answer is no.
That's
He
his
could shoot the
father.
Yeah,
Rick A
that
show.
was actually the question. My question for Dot. So thanks, Rick. You know.
He could shoot the Rick A show.
Okay. Got you.
I mean, he has before. He has. Dot did the photos for the episode with Karina on it. When Karina Ortiz was our guest.
Fire.
So I wanna do something real fun.
Oh
with Dot.
shit, yeah.
Led, you did this last week with us.
Yes, sir.
It's a segment where we're addicted to creators, bro. We're addicted to dope material, dope shit. So we did a segment.
Yeah, I'm gonna
with
change my hat.
man-
Can I change my hat?
You could do whatever
hell
you
yeah.
want. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. Go put a hat
So
on.
boom. This is Creators Anonymous, brought to you. I'm sorry. You see, I messed up my own drops. Creators Anonymous, sponsored by A Different Concept. Oh, can you take it away for us?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody feeling today?
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, it's good.
All right, so this is Creators Anonymous, sponsored by A Different Concept, and I just got to remind you guys, A Different Concept. I am not a designer. This is not a brand. You're wearing a thought, an idea, a concept, a different concept.
Let's go.
Okay.
I
So-
got it right this week. I got it right this week.
You got it right. So that
I cheated.
you got it. We're gonna highlight some creatives, right? Led got like 1,000 of them. So while we're doing this, I want you to think of one creative that on your feed you just be like, damn, this dude is just dope.
That's-
And I know you might have like 1,000,000 of them. So I'm gonna go first, and I got a surprise for O today. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna highlight my person first if I can find them. So my person is Mr. XO. Right, this is his
Oh,
page.
nice.
Right. Let me show you some of his pieces. I think this is Fidel. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean,
But look at this Mona Lisa piece.
Hey.
And then look at this Gambit piece right here.
Wow.
Don't mess with the Bayou boy. All right.
all right.
So
Dope.
I'm gonna let I'm sorry. I should go first. Oh, let's do yours. I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
always goes first.
Pull mine up, please.
Yes,
Pause.
sir. Boom.
Ooh,
Ooh, I love this one.
This is Christopher Luke. I think he might be out of UK. I don't know much about this artist. It came across my feed and
He's
I
just
was like,
nasty
oh
though.
shit, this is dope. Yeah, I saw it, and then I looked at some of
Yeah,
his
that's fire.
collabs, and he's collabed with other artists that are actually on my list of other like
Christopher
graffiti
Luke.
artists that I'm highlight. So I just
And he is
thought,
from the UK. It says British Skeleton right there, bro.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. So I just think the simplicity of it is what makes it so dope. It's
I fuck
not
with
too
it.
much
Anything
going
with
on.
skeletons-
I like this
anything with
one.
Right.
skeletons, I fuck with that shit.
Fly.
So let's do Ellie next. Because she got hers in. Craze got his in. Craze got his in last. So
What's up?
So this is Seven Souls Deep. He's based out of New York, and the one moment that I noticed him for the
love
first
me like
time.
you lost me.
Yes. Okay, he gets me in my feels, and that's why I picked him. So he had some quotes.
She's passionate and rare.
Yeah. So you already know why I like this artist so much.
Damn.
The prettiest of them all.
I saw his
Damn.
work on 23rd and 8th Avenue, and I was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "I need to." Yeah.
He's from New York, right,
He's
Ali?
from New York. Yep.
So the guy I highlighted is from New Orleans. O's guy's from the UK. He's from New York. Craze, who is your
I
creative
typically
this
keep it
week?
local. You know, I
Dykeman.
typically. You know, I keep it local.
Thanks, man.
No, I think my artist Ebony Bolt. I think she's from Brooklyn. I don't know.
She's from BK. She is from BK.
Yeah. I met her one time and she said that, so I think so. Yeah, but I just found her on Instagram after we met at like some event. She did Apple does these events where they invite an artist to come and kind of do their thing in front of an audience, so kind
Yeah.
of like demonstrate. And you know, I saw her work. She's a dope artist. I met her at
nice.
also Steve Lucen's thing.
Mhm.
Just a dope, like somebody that uses like plants,
That's fire.
and dope colors. And
Dope.
like she makes these like mosaic
I
almost
like-
patterns with people and flowers and shit. Just, you know, I love how people's mind work.
Fire.
Don't really know her. Just wanted to highlight such a dope.
This is a dope piece because I'm guessing this has to do with COVID because everybody's
Yep.
wearing
And a
masks
mask, bro. Yeah.
and flowers is for the
Yep.
dead.
That's
So it's a
that
dope
them
piece.
two guys right there.
This guy's not wearing it. He's like, yo, I'm not about this COVID life.
Fuck that.
Those are
Fuck that.
Trump supporters.
QAnon.
Anti-maskers.
Fire.
Led, who last week you put us on to somebody dope. Who you got this week?
So the person I'm choosing is Malta Alicia. That's her
Mhm.
Instagram. She's an artist from Harlem. She's real dope, a muralist. She's been around forever. And I actually did a project with her in June. We projected like this dope piece on 139th for Juneteenth. So she's a dope ass artist.
So you guys don't know this, but Led will be on the Rick A show full time. He's quitting. He's quitting the.
That's it.
You better put his face on out. Yo, I'm gonna shoot you for the flyer, Led.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him a picture, bro.
Dot, you got a creative you want to highlight at this point?
Man, I got a bunch of creatives. Where you want to start? The people I know, the people
Just
I
give
don't
me
know.
one. Just give me one that like lately you just been like, damn, this work is just
I
insane.
can't just give you one, bro.
I mean, your son
I'm gonna
is-
give you
is
one.
a-
I'm gonna give you my sister.
well, top-
I'm gonna give you
top
my
three.
sister. If I'm gonna give you one.
Okay, all right, and that's fair game because she's been in the
Look, my
business
sister, Jean Good,
years.
Let's go.
Years.
digital artist,
Hell yeah.
digital design. Jean Good with an E.
We gotta
at
bring.
the end.
Rick, you gotta edit in some graphics for that.
So she designed we used to have a label called Picture Perfect. Damn, she's watching the video right now. So what's Picture
Sure.
Perfect? She did our logo. She did the Top Dollar logo.
Yes,
she
she
did the
did.
DotShotIt logo.
Yes,
she
she
did
did.
Jedi's logo. She did something for Dex too. I
She
think.
didn't. She didn't really do the top. She didn't do the top dollar one. She actually put it together, but my man Diggity designed that. But she digitized it. If I
she-
could, you know what I'm
She
saying?
did hand painted by
She done
Dex.
DJ Lobo, like you know the DJ
Yes.
Lobo, the Lobo.
The Lobo.
You know the
She-
Lobo with the. She did one of those.
Hell
She went to
yeah.
LaGuardia with this class of,
DJ Lobo.
like I keep meeting people from that class. So it was
Yeah.
Dex, her, Steve
Dex.
Lucen, Jasenia,
My cousin Steph Murillo.
Steph Murillo. There's like 20 people that I've met. So there's one more person that's going to join us today and drop a creative for us. And we're remixing this whole segment right now.
Yo, but
Because
I got a few
Keisha knows
photographers, man.
creatives.
Hey.
I wants to highlight some other folks.
So this is O's wife.
Oh,
She's coming on. And we're going to put Jeff. Jeff's going to highlight a few photographers right after this. Keisha, are you there with me?
I'm here.
Okay, so give me your creative.
So my creator, first of all, I'm a little nervous, but
Let's go.
it's my husband, O, from a different concept.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not only picked him because he's my husband, but I picked him because I think he's doing an amazing job with actually focusing on putting out all of his ideas.
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And he
I tried to
modeled.
make this shit awkward as hell, man.
So the shirt,
Bring up
the
other
shirt
picture.
Keisha's wearing right there is designed by O also.
I love it.
So he's not a designer. He likes to say he's not a designer.
But he's also a
But-
model. Bring the other picture up.
Yes.
You know why?
Bring
You
down
know
the
why?
picture. Bring down the picture. He
Damn.
hates pictures of himself.
You
So
know why?
the three
You know why
photos I
like to make-
selected is him. This is O
You know
right
why,
here.
Rick?
Dang.
You know why I say I'm not a designer? I feel like people, like there's people that actually went to school
Rebels
for this
here.
and they live for this shit. Where like I just came up with ideas. Like it's I don't know. You could call me a designer, but I'll never call myself a designer because at the end of the day, I'm just thinking about random shit that I like. Like I feel like it will be taken away from the people who actually went to school for that shit, who live it, breathe it. Where I'm just putting out shit that I thought of, like random ideas, and that I probably just described the design
Oh, you're not taking
I don't
away
know.
from nobody by
No, you're
doing
not.
your
You're
best
not. You're
thing.
not.
Like,
You're not.
shut up,
Yes.
you're a designer, and I also
Word.
think that maroon hat
Alright.
your wife was wearing.
I'm gonna
Alright.
mute O,
Alright.
and I'm gonna let Keisha finish her point as to why she picked O today, because she has a valid point.
Yo,
So
oh,
at first,
I hear you, but
at first when
do your thing.
at first when I was thinking about my creator, I said, "Oh man, this is kind of cliche. He's my husband. I have to shout him out." But then as I kept on thinking about it, I was like, I don't think he gives himself enough credit or highlights
That's
himself
strong.
enough. So I think someone else had to do it, and who better than his
His
wife?
wife,
I'm
exactly.
about to
Love
cry
that.
right now. I'm about to
It's
cry.
it's beautiful.
Love.
So
So much love.
So in my
And O
Great
kept
conversation,
support.
asking me, yeah, O kept asking me, so who's your creator? Who's your creator? I was like, I don't want you to know. I put a lot of work in finding my creator this week.
Ooh.
so this is gonna be an ongoing thing on this show, right? And at the end, when we have her creator and O's creator, me, Ellie, Craze, and Rebel are gonna vote who had the better creator out of the two,
Ooh.
Okay.
right?
I don't want no parts of that.
So I'm gonna put my vote in right now, and Keisha knows creator. She picked a good creator this week. Ellie,
Yes.
Damn. Okay, you're putting me on the spot. Okay, if I had to choose out of the batch,
no,
I
no,
will
no, no,
go.
no. Just
What?
just own Keisha's picks.
What? Just
Who
Alright.
picked a better creator out of the two?
I don't like this.
It kind of
I
goes
love
hand in
this.
hand, right? Stop putting me on the spot while y'all did this. Okay,
I choose wifey because
I'm gonna choose
Boom.
wifey too.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to make no
Damn,
trouble at
she
home.
got
wifey wins.
she got 3 points. Rebel,
What?
where's Rebel?
I'm
Rebel,
right here.
She said
Rebel.
what?
Who you pick out of O or Keisha? Who had the better pick this week?
Keisha.
Oh, Keisha? I'll have to pick Keisha because I love O's designs and I rock them all the time. And I need that maroon hat. Oh, like,
That's
what's
a
popping,
win-win.
yo? Maroon's my
Damn,
favorite
so
color.
so
But
I lose on a podcast and I lose at home. Damn.
Yeah.
Yes,
you're
yes,
still winning, though.
yes.
Win
You
You're the
already.
I'm
highlight.
still winning. I'm still winning. I'm still
You're
winning.
the
you're winning in
highlight.
You
life.
didn't lose here. Yeah.
So Dot, name me some
Yo,
photographers. We're not done with ADC yet. We're not done with Creators Anonymous. Dot's gonna give me two or three more creatives, and then O's gonna send us home.
We gotta put their names on.
all right. So like, yeah, the guys be killing in this shit, but I've been following some women photographers that are
Give me
killing
some.
the game, bro. Flor Dallas, check that out.
Oh yeah. I think
Crazy.
uh
Was it crazy? No,
no,
it was somebody else's guess. Yeah.
Anthony mentioned her. Yeah, we gotta get. I'll get some photos up on our page.
Yeah,
Anthony
her feed is
Rojas.
crazy. Who else? Finalis, Finda Alice, ALIS. Her feed is crazy. She does a lot of drone work. That's fire too.
All these photos I will post on the Rick A Show.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then there's an turn pig to you. Turn the pig to. Turn the pig to. Jennifer. Turn the pig to. She's nice too. She does like some
So
firescape shit. Some firescape
fire.
themed photos that are fire.
There you go.
Yeah.
So now since
There's a whole
Keisha
bunch of
won,
other ones, but
Keisha won this week, so she's gonna
select
take
to
this segment
select, you
home
know what
right
I mean?
now. Oh, you took the L. I mean,
Word.
the floor is
Sorry.
yours.
Oh my God, what am I supposed to say?
This has been Creators Anonymous. Oh, help her out. Oh,
Yeah, please, because it's too much. I can't remember it. I hear it so much. It's not instilled in me yet.
All right, guys. So thank you for picking out your creators. We could have highlighted any of the dumb shit we saw on the internet all week. We decided to highlight creators and share that to the followers of the show. So if there's somebody who never heard of that creator, there's a whole new audience that now learned about that creator. And all we want to do as creators is be seen. So the last thing I'll say is Dot, amazing work. I've been looking at your page.
Yo, thank you, man.
Fucking crazy. And
Thank you,
you
bro.
guys have a good night, all right?
Have a good night.
Yo,
Good
likewise, bro.
night.
Keisha, you took that
Good
W.
night, bro.
Yeah.
So I just realized I didn't get Rebel's creative.
Right?
It's all right. I was
Rebel
late.
wasn't on.
I couldn't
Rebel
find the
was on.
link.
Sheesh.
I always lose the link. I don't understand what's going on.
You're fired.
You know.
She's not.
So this is Rebel's creative for this week. His name is
Yeah.
Tim Hagman.
Yeah, so
these are
I
some of
like
his
this
pieces.
guy because he had some
Fire.
same-sex art, and honestly, it's just like really abstract and weird. I love it. You know, it reminds me
Run
of some
fast.
like
This is fun.
weird shit, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I just loved his art. It was out of the box thinking. So
I love
You know
the
me.
colors he uses.
yeah,
Yeah, that
he's
was
pretty
fire.
dope.
So Rebel was late. Let's put that back on the screen.
You don't want to see? Nah, you have that.
We're gonna have some more fun. So Ellie's gonna read you your tarot cards this week.
Ew.
Tarot.
Tarot.
What?
Did I say that
Tarot?
wrong?
What is
Did I
that?
say that wrong?
Sabradito.
Yo.
What?
What is that?
That is his pin.
Oh,
Of his
dope.
photo.
I like it.
Yeah.
So wait, Ellie,
Thank you.
Yeah.
let me cue this up.
Yeah.
What do the cards say? So
Okay.
Ellie's gonna read the tarot cards for Dot and Led again.
We're using a new deck today. Notes from the universe on love and connection. So
Did you just buy that?
No, it's old. I have like 20 decks over here, but I haven't used this on the show, so it's brand new.
And I never get my cards read.
Stop!
You're not special, Craze.
Oh, why you always gotta play the pity party, bro? Like my cards, I need to get my cards read.
Let's go with Led and Dot. Let's see what the cards
Got
say.
you. I already got something for Dot, and now Led, we're waiting for your card. I feel like, do you guys have any questions at all? Like anything about espérate, wait, did you keep that? Whole bunch of them came up. Like, let's say if it has to do with career or love or anything. Ooh, okay. Aha, I got them. All right, never mind. Let's see what Spirit has to say today. All right, Dot. Okay, so the card that I got for you today is if they once loved you, they still do. So what I got from this was the fact that, let's say, for example, if people are showing you love and if they choose not to show it to you, regardless, they see your light. You feel me? So let's say if people are not showing it to you physically and like telling you, you got to know that you're loved regardless. You feel me? You don't need anybody else's validation. You already know that you got it. You feel, right?
That means your exes still want you too.
He was validated by Led Black. What more validation do you need?
So the back of this is really, they have like little cool notes, but I usually just go on my own intuition. So I told you my take on it. So the back says, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back, it changed everyting. Actually, you're always loved. Love your you changer the universe. So it's just letting you know that whenever you do give out love, that you're getting it back tenfold. So just keep on loving the people around you, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what the cards got to say about Led this week?
You ready? He got a pink card. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
So
Led.
it says, no two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. So this is just encouraging you to just continue to be in your authentic self. Be your authentic self. And I love what it says on the back. Comparisons are odious because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case between me and you, the universe. So yeah, it's clarification that there's literally only one of you. And I think that's a message to all of us. The fact that we all have something beautiful to share. We're all creatives in our own right. And we need to embrace our beauty because nobody else can actually, give what we can. So you already know. Yeah, I love those cards this week.
That was fantastic. Led, what'd you think? Dot, what'd you think?
I thought it was, I'm with that, man. I'm a 101. We all 101s, we all special. So I think it was dope.
Thank you. We're all connected.
I'm all about love.
For real. Spread love is the Uptown way,
So we got one more special segment that Ellie's going to do for us.
Everything we've seen is made with love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
100%.
And you got the sign right behind you. It's called Love Yours.
Yeah.
So affirmations of the week.
Affirmations of the week. Yes. So this is a new segment on Chatting with Jazz that I wanted to bring to the Rick H Show. And we have some affirmations in my Lucid Lotus hat. You can actually get this on my shop on Flourish by Eli Jas. And I have a whole bunch of different affirmations in here. So let's see what we get. I'm going to pick out a couple and we'll just talk about that. Let's see how these affirmations can implement us in our life, how we can apply it. You feel me? All right, I'm not going to look. Did you see? I was trying to look.
Don't be cheating on this.
I know you peeped. I was like, wait, why am I looking at this? All right. Okay. So I like this one. So affirmations, I try to tell this to myself every single day. I actually have a mirror where I put my own affirmations. So subconsciously, it gets engraved into my head. So this is one that I think all of us could benefit from. I am grateful. So the thing is, what I feel is that we don't tell ourselves what we're grateful for, or at least remind ourselves what we're grateful for enough. We have to at least wake up in the morning and tell ourselves, okay, I'm grateful to be breathing. I'm grateful to be around my family that I love. I'm grateful to be able to be in a healthy body to do the creative things that I love to do and share with the world. We don't express our gratefulness enough. And I feel like that's just a sign for this week that we should implement that. We should, at least before we go to bed, if not in the morning when we wake up, what are we grateful for? You know, then we got another one. I use my magic to attract love and abundance. This one is actually something that I tell myself daily because this is what I want to attract. If this is something that I want to give out to the world, it's something that I want to attract as well. And I want to attract love and abundance because I feel, well, technically that I manifested the being on the Rick H Show and making this my family, my Uptown Live crew family. And the reason why I feel like I did that was because I knew that I wanted to be surrounded by love and abundance. And this is why
by
God
guys with the last name Hero. So Chris Hero does her music and then she's on a podcast with Rick Hero. So
That's crazy.
Manifesting, baby. So yeah, I think these two affirmations of the week are amazing. Just to remember to be grateful and to remember that you need to call in what you want to manifest and to just make sure they're doing that daily.
So thank you, Eli Jas, for those two great segments.
You're welcome.
Led.
Yes, sir.
What caught your eye as far as DotShotIt? Because I know you probably known Dot for a minute, but like as far as photo wise, because for you to put your reputation online and say, look, you want shooters from Uptown, this is your guy. What is there an image or something that Dot has done that caught your attention?
You know, I mean, one of the things, he's consistent, right? He's always out there. He's always shooting. He's mad nice. And I really feel like, you know, like Dot is really Wash Heights, right? Like, and you can see that in his image, right? Like you can see in his images, like, oh, that's the Heights, that's the hood, like, and you feel that through his work. He really tells stories. But to be honest, his work is dope, right? But I think one thing that gets missed about him is that motherfucker's an entrepreneur, right? Like, you know, in the Heights, that was because of me, right? Because John reached out to me on Instagram, whatever. Yeah. But when the movie came out, he had prints ready, right? He had the pen ready, right? Like, so it's like other people have pictures on it, but he was ready to capitalize on it. And I think that deserves that hustle shout out. That he's a hustler, and that's why I appreciate him. Like, yo, and I learned from him. Like, yo, he's doing this. Yo, Dot, like, yo, can you help me out with doing this? And I'm learning from him as well. So it's like he's a good brother, and his eye is amazing, but then he hustles really hard, and you have to respect that grind.
So he had a
thank you, my brother. Thank you.
No doubt, my brother.
Spin off of it. It's called The Heights Shot by DotShotIt, or I wore the shirt on the episode.
You got it.
Forgot. Yeah. So he had
the Heights by DotShotIt.
Yeah. So it's not just that his flicks were in the Heights. He was trying to tell a story of the neighborhood. And that was your favorite spot to shoot at in Washington Heights.
Hey.
And don't give it away. I mean, if you don't want to give it away, but there's a lot,
man. I shoot them. I got a relationship with the pigeons, man. The pigeons are my friends, man, and I like shooting them. I like shooting them.
Those 4 huge buildings, I don't know what they're called. Led, you can help me out.
The bridge
apartments. The bridge apartments.
Yeah. So there is a shot It was in the movie actually. Let me look for it.
Yo,
There's a shot that when I saw that I was like, yo, he caught something. That one, yes, that same one.
yo, yeah, hell
I
yeah.
was like, Doc caught something
That's an iconic shot right there, bro.
that
with the pigeons.
with the pigeons on it.
That's
Mm-hmm.
iconic, bro.
Yep.
And it's
I
funny
think
because
they might
highlighted
all have pigeons in it.
he highlighted Zero Gravity, which is a like an artist, like a visual artist. He does canvases, and he does stuff with pigeons too. But
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, and this bottom shot, that's
You see,
Hyperidge.
you see the. Yeah, that's High Bridge, and then the middle one right there. That's in front of Regis. That's that. You see the bridge apartments behind that too. You feel me?
Hmm.
Ooh,
See
look
that?
at that. Beautiful.
And in the middle, what is
But
that?
yo, look,
What is that man
check
in the
this
middle?
out. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Listen. Go back to that clip real quick.
This one?
Check this out. Look, the top picture, right?
Hmm.
You see pigeons, right?
Yeah.
You see the two little
Yeah,
pigeons. Then
they're
the
right
second
here. They're
picture, you
really
see
small.
pigeons, right?
Yeah.
Now in the third picture, the pigeons are sleeping, so we're not gonna see them. You feel me? All
Yeah.
right, go to the other one.
The
So
pigeons.
then the top one, the pigeons, and then the
Yeah.
bottom one, you see the pigeons?
Yes, they're on top of the
Ah, they
building.
there. They there.
Yo,
And
So
then
speak.
and then the middle one, we on Dykeman, so you see a bunch of pigeons.
That
So do you call that Piragua or
Birthday.
a Junjung, man? What do you call that? Because there was
Frio,
controversy.
I call it
Frio
piragua.
Frio.
Ah, that's a
Frio
frio
frio.
to me. That's a frio
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
And do
grew
you
up frio
call?
but I heard piragua, I heard
Yeah.
Yeah.
piragua, I heard
I
junjung,
I
I
know
heard
what Piragua is.
rapao, I heard a
Yeah.
whole bunch of shit.
Now I'm not bashing on anything right now. But another question is,
Yeah.
do you ever hear the word barrio associated with Washington Heights, or do you hear the Heights?
The barrio is the barrio, my nigga. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
Spanish
barrio.
Harlem.
What question are you asking, Rick?
Yeah.
What?
So, no. These are two controversies that came
But
up.
this is like this is the hood. I've always called
Yeah,
it the
yeah,
hood.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
my hood.
but I
yeah,
mean, I
So
think barrio means barrio, man.
my
Like I mean,
block too. Yeah, barrio
yeah.
is
yeah.
neighborhood. Yeah,
So yeah, it's his neighborhood. Like
yeah,
every
but
like in LA, they call it parts of it El Barrio, right? So it's
Yeah,
not El
yeah,
Barrio, but
the
it's a
barrio. Yeah,
barrio.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
but this is a barrio.
my
Yeah.
point to all those people who had negative comments towards the
Talk
film,
about it.
right? Is this:
Mhm.
nobody wanted to do a movie on Washington Heights. Nobody.
Fact.
Manny Perez did one years ago, and it was just like a low budget film. Lima Manuel Miranda actually had the galls to say, "Yo, I want to do a film." Now he's not gonna get everything that he wants. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him
Man, he
personally.
made this shit relevant, man.
And
Yo, let me
he
tell you
made
something, man. Let me
he
not to cut you off, but let me
no
tell
no
you
no no.
something, man.
Tell him,
I've
Honestly,
been
Doc.
all
Tell him.
over the fucking U.S., bro. All over the U.S., bro. And yo, with Reynolds and Reynolds, where you from? Washington Heights. Where?
yeah.
Washington D.C. Like
Hmm.
they don't know what Washington Heights is. Nothing. They
Exactly.
don't. We
Hmm.
do not exist.
Yep.
Be like aside from here, we do not exist, bro. Like I've been all over, bro. They didn't know what Washington Heights was. Now the world knows the Heights. Right
So I
now,
was on I
Nice.
was on Pix
forever.
11 3 weeks ago, and the first question was when they read that I was from Washington Heights was, "Oh my God, can we talk about In the Heights?" And I said, "Yeah, I got no problem talking about it." So to all those people with, because there's always going to be people like, "Oh, this wasn't done, that wasn't done, this wasn't done,
Hmm.
that wasn't
Oh,
done."
absolutely.
First of all, I'll give him props for writing the tweet, taking ownership of it. He's like, if it doesn't reflect you, cool. I'm sorry. Maybe next time I'll get it right.
Mm-hmm.
But he just wanted to do a film about the neighborhood. So let's just give the man credit for that. Let's support each
Absolutely.
other. Let's stop this.
Show
I'm
love.
not. This year is different for me. You know, I'm all about people that are doing things, and if it's not 100% how you wanted it to be, it's not about you. It's about an entirety as a whole. So I don't know. What was your opinion on that piece?
Yo, I mean, I think that a lot of times especially now, like the worst people get to dictate the story, right? So it's like that first weekend it came out, it missed first coming number one by a little bit, right? Just because the Root article, which was a hit piece, right? That was the piece that went. They attacked him right away. They didn't even let John talk, right? And it hurt the movie because you have people going, "This is the biggest whitewash," but I've never seen it. What? Like if you ain't seen the movie, don't even talk about it, right? And again, it's like, you know what's funny? When that movie, I was saying, when that movie came on, when the salchichon and the fried cheese came on, I cried, B. Right? And it's funny. It was that night of the premiere party. Gio, his boy, reached out to him. He's like, "Yo, Les." He's like, "Did you cry in the movie?" And that was like a weird question. I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't really want to talk about it, but yeah." And he was like, "Yo, because my boy, who's a real street nigga, cried too." Because to see yourself, to see your neighborhood, to see that's Mr. Daladudo right there from the Nagel Boys, right? Like that's real hood niggas, and we mad about what, right? Because you don't like this or that. Like we need to stop being so nitpicky and stop like hating on each other because that shit don't work. We don't win that way.
Thank you. So grown ass men older than me, because that is one of my he's a few years apart, but that's one of my OGs.
That's one of our
yeah.
OGs.
So grown ass men called me and told me they were crying when they saw the movie in the theaters. And it was
same here, bro.
It was, I'm gonna shout him out.
I saw that bridge shot, and I was like,
for real.
I see that.
If you don't like musicals, that's one thing, right? That's one thing. Another thing is, first of all, when this is different from what was the movie that they were, or the Joker movie with the Bronx Stairs,
right?
This is different. People that never been to Washington Heights that work with me, "Oh, how was the movie?" I want to go. I want to see the neighborhood. I was like, "Go ahead, go see the neighborhood. Go to this spot. Go to that spot. Go to this spot." COVID just happened. We need those small businesses to come back.
Right, facts.
We need people to eat at the Malecón, El Condado.
Yes.
Yep.
We need people to go. 180. We had the theater on 181st that was just destroyed. Mambi's, all those stuff, all those businesses. Just go uptown. You want to go to Dykeman? Go to Dykeman. You want to see the little red lighthouse? Go see it. You want to go to Cloisters? Go see it.
So,
and they supported a lot of them businesses, man.
Big,
exactly.
They brought millions. They brought millions of dollars to New York City, man. And if I just may say too, that like one thing that people don't understand, that the movie was already a hard sell in the sense that it's a musical. It's about Caribbean Latinos from the East Coast, right? It's not about Mexicans, right? It's about us. And so all those things made it a hard sell, but it's a big budget film, right? So if we don't support that, next time the studio's like, "Yo, why are we gonna do this big budget film?" They were hating on each other, right?
Exactly.
And that's what we need to think bigger picture. And when we do the little bullshit, because what it is a come up, right? It's like, yo, I'm a hate on them to blow myself up, right? And then everyone, "Oh, you're so great, you're so smart." No, you're not. You're just hating. It's just hating. That's all it is.
Yep.
So I want to thank Led. One of the things that made me want to watch the film completely was I love the show, by the way. I saw the show when Lynn actually played with Navi, when it was like nothing, and it was a good show. But seeing Doc's photos in the credits for me was special, for me personally, because I know him personally, and I know the work he puts in, and just to see that was like instant gratification for me. And June Park, which is called J Hill Wright Park right now, that's the shot where you get that beautiful shot of the bridge. That's my childhood. So those things to me, I appreciate it.
That was it today. I seen that.
Yeah.
So that's when me and Rick went on our first triple date there when we were like 13.
And the press.
That's where I first met Jazz.
Oh, yeah. So the press junket for Uptown Live was done on that same park. So I'm going to take you both out with a segment that's new but rebranded. A Rebel with a Cause. So, Rebel, if you please.
Take it away, baby.
So I decided to do something different today. So nothing about wisdom. I'm going to talk about the planetary aspect. So I'm going to be Uptown Live's Walter Mercado for now. So when I talk about planetary aspects, my bad.
Thank you. That's a perfect comment, Gene. Good. Perfect comment.
What I basically talk about is how the planets are aligned, right? And how those energies actually affect us down here. So the full moon is going into Aquarius, and I want to give credit out to Nadia Shah. She's on YouTube if you guys want to check her out, because I got all this information from her. I did not research this shit at all. All right. So the full moon's typically You be quiet. Full moons represent closure, completion, and deep emotional truths, right? So the full moon is in Aquarius right now, and Aquarius is the energy represents the rebel, aka me. Let me stop. But basically what happens is on our higher consciousness level is going to represent people are wanting to be more authentic to themselves, more true to themselves, right? They want to follow their hearts and align with that truth. People are going to be more comfortable being themselves and living within their authenticity. On a lower level, like lower vibrational, in which I mean like the more toxic, unawakened people, it's gonna represent like rebelling irrationally. So you might see a lot of street fights, rebelling against authority, and people of higher ranks, right? What you can expect is a lot of crying. Again, because of Cancer season. So there's going to be a lot of crying because a lot of mommy and daddy issues will be coming up. However, new creative ideas will also be coming to the surface. So a lot of people will be stepping outside of their comfort zone. Collective consciousness will also be expanding. So people will start to see things from a higher perspective. Just like he said, big picture thinking, right? People will be more assertive in claiming their independence. So they won't want to be at the mercy of other people. They want to do things for themselves. People will also be seeing... people will also be looking to see within their lives where they had been more on a performing, like, you know, wearing a mask rather than being true to themselves and what they really think, right? And this will also on a worldwide level begin a new, what? Walter Mercado voice.
Claudio.
Yes. So on a more worldwide level, people that are ascending and are awakened, this is going to start a new cycle of acceptance, right? Which will bring in more peace. So more acceptance for who we are and who the people in our lives are. Accepting people and not attempting to change them or change anyone according to them, us wanting them to fit our liking. Just learning how to collaborate and coexist with one another. So allowing other people to live their truth and be themselves, even if it doesn't necessarily align with our truth. This is a time where people will also begin to speak their truth. So if you're someone that holds back, you're going to feel like you have this pressure pot inside of you. And it's just the truth is going to want to burst out of you. So what I encourage during this time is people to embrace the change, submit to your authenticity, or at least try to analyze where in your life you might be performing a little. Try your hardest to respond, not to react. Embrace your emotions. Take time for yourself as much as you need to. It's okay to be selfish at this time. And put your new ideas into action because they will really work out for you. Stepping outside the box is definitely something that will bring more growth and expansion to whatever project it is that you're looking to expand. And that's it, folks.
Wow.
Yes, I had fun doing that.
Wow. Let me move some people around here in this hip hop squares.
Bunch.
Led, what'd you think about that?
Is that too much information?
No, that was amazing, man. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, that was good.
that's where we headed right now. So I mean, you gotta go with the movement, man.
Yo.
Da?
Yeah, I mean the Ricky show got messed.
Thank you, Rosanna.
The last few weeks. I love it though.
So by the way, I think when you do signs, you gotta do a Walter impersonation.
I don't man, I used to watch him when I was like 8. I'm 31. I don't even know what that impression would sound like.
So I want to thank my man Led Black for being a special co-host on the show.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yo,
He
what
could have
you
been
mean?
doing anything else right
Special.
now, but
He's here every week now. We sending the pictures and all that.
I'm dead ass gonna pull that card like, yo, Led, you want to do this? Let's do this episode. Let's do this episode. I truly want to thank my brother Dot. First of all, I'm gonna say a couple things. I'll put him on the main screen so when he starts crying, we can get it on video. So when I was a young 15-year-old boy and I was trying to rap, and you see me, I had no beard. That was the only one that was like, yo, those 2 bars were fire. The other 14 you got to work on, right? But he gave me something, he gave me something, right? So I would come back and I would come back and I would come back.
I ain't lie to you.
No, he didn't. He never lied. Always kept it a buck. Not only was he my rap mentor, my barber at a point.
Woo! Yo,
he's just a good stand-up dude. And what was the name? Corte Tropical.
I think I cut Craze too.
So I just want to thank you so much, man. I'm super proud of you.
And my cousin Hafa, I think too, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on your show, man. Yeah, I call all of y'all, man.
Super proud of you, bro. And I
getting
can't wait to
old,
see you
bro.
next. I don't got the money like L Bugs to have a whole dot wall, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Me and Rick is gonna try.
We can make that happen, man.
Build one.
I ain't tripping. We can make that happen.
Led, thanks for the love. Always
Yes, sir.
appreciate it, my brother.
Likewise.
Next week we'll have Jerry Diaz.
Yo,
Rick
send me.
Herrera. Go ahead.
Listen, guys, send me a mailing address or
Yes.
somebody
Oh,
meet up with me.
Yes.
Send them all to me. Right.
No,
Rick.
Nah, we never see Rick, bro.
Rick will put them shits on eBay.
We will never get them.
So y'all don't see Rick.
That.
Yo,
I'll
Craze,
dead ass.
handle that, Craze.
I want mine.
I got you.
I want
I'm
mine,
trying,
but
I'm
I want him to sign it with his Sharpie because I'm not gonna open it. We'll have Jerry Diaz. I kind of forgot who we're gonna have. Jerry Diaz, Rick Herrera, and Alexandra Gutierrez next week. They do a show called Dagraphy, which is all about dads, and they also have two separate podcasts: the Win and Cloud podcast, and they also have Men on Pause, the podcast. Jerry's a stand-up comic, and he's also he does oh shit, Rachel's gonna kill me. Room 28 comedy. They do sketch comedy.
Okay.
Rick and Alex are married and they do stuff together. She's a producer and the writer. So we'll have them on the show next week. Season 9 is called Welcome to Uptown. So you'll only see guests from Uptown. That's why you're seeing DotShotIt. That's why you're seeing that Black. That's why next week you'll see those three. We'll see you next week.
Let's go.
Art, take me out.
Yeah, marvelous. Okay. Yeah, I'm on my Frank Lucas shit. 3-piece suits, Valentino cufflinks, LV shoes. I bring the shorty closer, just enough to feel the gun on the holster. Out on the balcony, feeling on the breeze. City skylines, we're puffing on some trees. Cup of Henny on the rocks with the soda. Maybach, front of the building with the chauffeur. Yeah, and he waiting on me. Got umbrella in his hands and my name in the seats. No gift, baby, no thanks. No chinchillas, baby, so what happened to Frank? No phone calls, transactions hand in hand. Give the drugs to Rick, the money to Benny Banks. Talk to Craze and he talks to me. Keep my business out the streets, it's the ART.